Yeah, good day everyone. Let us address this question together and let us use the solution to refresh our memories. Now, what does the question say? Let's go to the question straightforward. The question says this is a question from the just concluded 2025 NECO exam, mathematics. This is one of the questions there. The question says a factory has 80 employees. 80 employees. Note that if the number of men is doubled, we all know the meaning of double, and the women own is what? Tripled. The staff strength will be 190. That means the staff strength increases from what? 80 to 190. Now the question is, find the initial number of men and women working in the factory. We should find the initial number of men working. Of course, the total number of men there and women is this, because this first sentence might not show you that they have both men and women, but the second sentence shows that in that factory there are men, there are women. So now what we first do is that let's go to the solution. Whose number of men we target X. Now number of men, let's target Y. Now total employee, if you add this and this will give us 80. So this is the expression here, give us equation 1. Now let's go to the second sentence where it was said that if it is a conditional statement, that if the number of men is double, why the women owns is triple, the staff strength will increase to 190. So when you double the men's own, you have 2 times X. When you triple the women own, you have what? 3 times Y. And everything will increase to what? Will be 190. That's equation 2. So we are going to solve this. Becomes simultaneous equation. We are going to solve it through elimination method, because that's the faster method. So what we are going to do is that I have agreed to eliminate the section of Y. I mean the value that I have Y. So what I will just do is that the coefficients of Y in equation 2 will be used to multiply throughout in equation 1. What does that mean? The coefficient of Y here is 3. I will use it to multiply all equation 1. Then the coefficient of Y in equation 1 is 1. I will use it to multiply all equation 2. That's what you can see here. Equation 1 times 3, equation 2 times 1. So if you say equation 1 times 3, 3 times Y, 3 times X, 3X, 3 times Y, 3Y, 3 times 80, 240. Let me go again. 3 times X, 3S, 3 times Y, 3Y, 3 times 80, 240. Then 1 equation 2 times 1, we just this equation 2. 1 times 0 will still remain 2X. 1 times 0 will still remain plus 3Y. 1 times 190 will still remain 190. So we now have equation 3 and equation 4 from these new values. So what we are going to do, the only way for us to be able to eliminate the Y is to subtract this from this. So it means we are going to do subtraction throughout the equation. So we say equation 1 minus equation 3 minus equation 4. So this is the 3 equation and 4 equation. So we subtract them. That's 3S minus 2S will give us X. Then 3Y minus 3Y goes off 0. So we have 240 minus 190, it becomes what? 50. So our S here is 50. We need to look for the value of Y. And the value of Y, we have to substitute for the value of S as 50 in equation 1. That means we are going to call S 50 in equation 1 for us to be able to get the value of what? Y. So now, for us to get the value of Y, we take this X to this side. So it's positive here. Once it gets here, it's going to be negative. So what we are going to have is that we have 80 minus X. So then we substitute the value of S as 50. We are going to have 80 minus 50. So our Y, in conclusion, our Y is what? 30. Why we have our S as what? 50. So it means that we have 50 men initially in that company and 30 women in that company. And that's the final answer. Please try and share this video with your colleagues, with your friends, with your children. Like, comment, at least engage this video. Thank you. Bye bye.